Hi, I'm 𝗗𝗲𝘀𝗶𝗴𝘆 and I'm one of the trainers of the Design Your Context training courses. What drew me to the idea of implementing such a project for other facilitators is the fact that I saw, when I participated in it, I saw how impactful it was for me and the other colleagues that were with me at that time. I gained lots of motivation and confidence in front of a group and generally as a facilitator and trainer for other groups that work with young people. And that immediately brought me into the labor market. I started going after jobs and opportunities, and this actually gave me lots of confidence.
My name is 𝗗𝗲𝘀𝗶𝗴𝘆. I'm 41. I'm originally from Lisbon, Portugal, though I've lived several years abroad due to my job as a professional facilitator. I hold a background in clinical psychology. I've been involved in community development, youth work and non-formal education across Europe and also in West Africa. What is powerful in what we do or here and what 𝗖cie is this is the context. We bring a certain idea forward or a certain key points, such as how to use our communication, how do I communicate, how do I bring forward my values, what is my presence in the room, how am I in integrity with what I want to bring, what are the masks I'm using as a facilitator that can be counterproductive in my work. The content will follow through, and I think this is what makes the layer, the idea that taking facilitation as a form of presence and also a form of art, because there is a stage where we are bringing ourselves on purpose with our own personality and our own humanity.
What is unique about this program is that we're not working with beginner facilitators. We combine elements of personal development and the training for facilitators, which is making the participants come closer to their values as well and include their personal values into their professional work. And that really creates magic both during the course itself, but also in the professional life of the participants.
We have people who are psychologists, people who are social workers, people who are teachers. So they come with a broad area of interest and with a different language and a different area of intervention. Some people, their facilitation is not an activity, it's basically leading volunteers or doing local youth work with young people in another format. So it's creating a training that can be as universal in language and in activities as possible to include everyone.
The tools and methods we're using in order to combine the personal and professional lives of the participants is that we're working with conversation techniques that can be brought inside the professional life. We're working on what matters to the participants the most, something that they can also bring to their professional life and their facilitation techniques. And also working with personal goals with a scaling method, with a little bit of coaching and self-coaching. Some choices that we made specifically for this course that made it a bit different and important in our opinion is that we included also tools that are internationally recognized by institutions. So we used a lot the European training strategy and its competence model for trainers working internationally, and we used it as a reflection tool for the trainers, for the participants, to go through their competence areas and what they need to improve or what they are very good at. So we used it as a reflection tool in the beginning, in the middle, in the end of the training. One of the impacts that we see through these series of training courses is that participants create actual communities between themselves, and together they develop training courses that are meaningful and are following priorities and needs of young people and youth workers.
To zoom it out, the ultimate impact is that a non-purpose behavior, accountable meaning able to account for the circumstances I'm in, and there is this sense of playfulness, of theater into a facilitation setting.
Another impact that we believe we bring through these training courses is that the participants and their target groups are developing higher quality training courses, youth exchanges and youth projects in general, something that is very much needed in the field.